How's it? Welcome back. So let's talk a bit about one of my favorite topics and really one of the cornerstones of what I've built this channel off of. And that, of course, being stage 1 of sleep, liminal dream, hypnagogic stuff. And so this technique is one of my favorite ways to purposefully deepen the experience, but then it's also really useful as like a marker to notice when you are getting deeper into the experience, particularly for someone who says they're, who's kind of newer to this whole liminal dream, hypnagogic meditation type of work, where, one obvious way to notice as you're getting deeper into the state is if you're seeing like the really early stages of hypnagogic, where it's just anything that's not uniform pitch blackness behind your closed eyes, like a soft diffuse light, maybe like a center point or a starry night sky or something like that. And that can progress to, say, like a still flash of an image, and then that can progress to like a full-on moving image as if you're watching like a TV screen or something like that. But another way to notice when you're getting deeper into the state is when you start to notice like physical sensations involved in it. And for this one, I'm going to particularly focus on when you start to notice that you feel like you're in a different position than whatever you are in real waking life, right? So for me, I'll basically always like to do my hypnagogic work lying on my back, facing up. And so what I'll try to do with this, and you can do this really early on, like even before like a flash of an image comes up or any moving image, like when you're still in the soft diffuse light or starry night sky scene or whatever it is you're seeing, it's not uniform pitch blackness, is you try to play with your perspective. And what I mean by that is, say if I'm on my back looking up, I'm seeing a starry night sky, I try to see it as if I'm like up above it looking straight down at it, or maybe like, I'm standing up looking at it. I particularly like the stand-up version of it is, say, like if I'm seeing like a moving image, I don't want to feel like I'm lying on my back looking up at the TV screen or whatever it is. I want to feel like I'm actually standing up and, seeing this image as if I'm like, trying to be like in it, versus, just say, watching it lying on my back, staring at a TV on the ceiling or something like that. And it's a really good way to start to notice as you're getting deeper into it. It can also feel kind of neat just to feel your body feeling like it's in a different position than what it is in real life. Another way you can kind of play around with this is you can kind of like move it in and out, like you're almost like you can do it with your breath, for example. So like as you're kind of breathing in, you just kind of make like you're leaning back, and then as you're exhaling, so you're kind of like you're moving forward. So even if you're seeing this like soft diffuse light, just notice that you're kind of getting this rocking sensation feeling as you're watching it, even though you're lying still on your back or on your side or whatever position it is that you happen to be in real life. So just a quick one for you to try out there if you haven't tried it before. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to let me know. I haven't been in my YouTube comments for like weeks, so I know I got a lot of shit to get back in there and respond to, but I've basically always responded to every comment I think I've ever gotten. I might have missed some here and there, but that's not on purpose. I think that's mostly because, what's weird is like when I go into my YouTube studio to try and find all the YouTube comments and stuff like that, some people's stuff, and it seems to be like it's tied to certain accounts, just will not pop up in there. And so the only way for me to find their comments is I gotta like, individually go to like the alerts that pop up in the little bell thing and kind of scroll through it that way. I notice I can kind of find it there sometimes, or if not, I gotta go into YouTube Studio and like mess with the filters on like the comments that I've gotten, and sometimes I can find it pop up in there. But anyway, I do try honestly to get back to every single comment that I've ever gotten on any of my videos. So I don't want to break that chain. It's been whatever, 5 years or something like that. I haven't messed with it too much yet, so I don't want to start missing them now. So anyway, feel free to leave comments. I will always try to respond. And until the next video, keep your hypnagogic meditation practice legit.